If you look at traditional approach, quickly summarizing what is traditional approach, we do everything big bang approach. We do requirements in one shot, all requirements we do it, and until we finish the requirements gathering and freeze the requirements and signed off with a customer, we will not go to the next phase called design. After requirements are frozen, then we get into the design. And again, when moment we are in the design, we do everything big bang, coming out big bang approach, coming out with high level architecture, detailed design, do the design reviews and freeze the design, and then after the design document are frozen and signed off with the necessary stakeholders, then we get into the development. And again, after the development is done, they get to go to the testing and fix the bugs. And every phase-wise approach has got certain job functions, requirements done by requirements engineer or business analyst, design handled by architects and designers, developments, testing, rework as handled by specific job function. Okay, and if you look at, everything is linear and they're all sequential phases, and it's a waterfall. Unless the previous phase is over, we'll not get into the, we'll not start the next phase. And because of this, we deliver everything in the end, and the feedback is only we get in the end. We can deliver whatever we want to deliver, we can deliver only in the end. What happens in Agile approach? As Agile is incremental and iterative software development, we don't do anything big bang. We take a particular feature, let's say feature A. So how do we select feature A? Is feature A is selected based on the business value it adds to the customer. Example, if you take an ATM software, we have different functionalities, like one is withdrawing cash, we have other supporting functionalities like withdrawing the transferring the funds, ordering the checkbook, things like that. So, but if I ask anyone, or if I ask you, if from the business point of view, which is the most important feature which is needed right now, anybody would say that withdrawing cash is a feature that is needed from the business point of view. So we select a feature such a way that which has got highest business value to the customer, which is needed right now, without which the business cannot run. So we ask the customer, what is the feature? Can you tell which feature you would need from the business point of view, which would add value? So we take that feature, and we will not think about other features in detail. That doesn't mean that we are not aware of other features. We will be aware of other features, but we will not get into the details of other feature. Right now, the focus is only on feature A. So we understand the feature, gather what is feature A is supposed to do, design, develop the feature, make the feature A working, test it, and show it to the customer. Get the feedback from the customer whether the working feature A is really working as per his expectations. So after the feature A, working feature A is shown to the customer, then only we go to the next feature. We take the feedback for the feature A, and if customer says go ahead, we will go ahead to the next feature, or sometimes customer may accept with certain open issues. So after the customer feedback is taken, then the exit point for feature A, after the customer feedback, we start the feature B. So in feature B again, the same thing, the same cycle. We design the feature A, and understand feature A, design, develop, make the feature A working, and show it to the customer. So like that, feature by feature, we take based on the order of importance. So feature B is the next order of importance compared to this feature A. So this order of importance, the priority of the features from the business point of view has to be provided by the customer, and based on the customer's priority, we develop those features. And there will be a single team which does all the activities of requirements, designing, development, and testing. There won't be a separate groups like development teams, testing teams, development groups, testing groups, QA groups, not like that. So everybody is focused towards the team goal, and everybody's focus is to make the working feature and show to the customer in agreed time. So what are the benefits of this approach? Since we are able to deliver the feature much earlier, and we are showing the working feature, the risks involved in that particular feature is mitigated in much early, and visibility of that activity, the progress of the software development, progress of the way in which the team is going is visible much early rather than showing in the end. Because of early feedback and user engagement, the adaptation to the feedback from the customer and to meet the needs of the various stakeholders is much better. And the complexity, suppose you take all the features and start implementing in the implementation phase, the complexity gets higher, the complexity becomes bigger. So by breaking the complexity into smaller complexity, we are reducing the complexity when we are showing the working feature as and when it is developed. Then learning. As and when each feature is developed and shown to the customer, the team can take or reflect upon how they did their work. Did they face any pitfalls? What are things that did not go well? What are things that went well? So what are the things that have to be tried or improved in the next approach? So that way learning is much faster, and it is done at every iterations when the features are shown to the customer. So that's the main difference between the agile approach and traditional approach. So going to the next slide. So this slide talks about different agile methodologies that are in widespread use today. So if you look at under agile umbrella, we have Scrum. Scrum is one methodology which many of you would be knowing. Extreme programming, FDD, feature driven development, DSDM, Lean. Lean is taken from the manufacturing industries. RUP is modified into Agile Unified Process, many more. Okay, so more and more methods are becoming in a widespread use today. So what are the key benefits of these agile methods? Apart from the agile approach what we discussed, the business value is, when I say business value, when a particular feature is developed and made working and given to the customer will get some business value in terms of money. So that means a feature A, he releases to the market, he gets a money from that feature. So that is what we call it business value. So business value in traditional approach is only realized in the end. So let's say we have 6 months time for development. Till we develop and release the software and show it to the customer, the business value is not realized. Till then it is a flat. It's month 1, month 2, month 3, and like that. Only in the end, when we do a testing and fix the bugs, that much the business value is realized. Whereas in agile, moment the particular feature is made working and shown to the customer, that much business value is realized. Again, the next set of feature is made working and shown to the customer, again that much business value is realized. So that way the business value as and when the feature is made working is realized much shorter. That is the reason we can conclude that return of investment and time to market are much quicker and faster in Agile methods. Uncertainties and risks in both the methods. Let's see in waterfall approach what happens is since we don't do any testing in the initial phases, we do the testing and fix the bugs, and when we deliver the software with the expected quality, that much risk and all the uncertainties involved is reduced. Whereas in Agile, moment the feature is made working and working feature is shown to the customer, that much uncertainty and risk is reduced. Again, the next feature like this, the uncertainties and risk also gets reduced as and when the features, working features are shown to the customer. If we look at where the Agile methods is currently being used, so Agile methods are used for large-scale enterprise software projects, consumer software products, and even FDA kind of software development where the systems are highly available, like 99.9%, let's say high reservation system, banking application, things like that, financial payment applications, log database application, embedded systems, even more high maturity organizations like CMMI, level 5 organizations, and where it is located at different locations, and sustenance projects, maintenance projects. Even there have been case studies that Agile methods are used in non-software projects because of the benefits that we discussed so far. So